Viddal, aside from creeping up on me in the hallway,
Yeah.
it's been a while.
Mm-hmm.
This is a little bit of a different setting to usual. It's a bit more
Definitely.
relaxed.
Yep.
How is this for you?
Calm. This is my sort of vibe. You know what I mean? I know I have to do the main cameras, flashlight, glamour stuff, but if I'm just genuinely having a conversation with someone or being asked a question, this is a better setting for me to do that. So yeah, this is calm. This is a bit of me. It's true.
Yeah, it's actually, I'm surprised that this is what it was like, but it's very
What did you
nice.
think it was gonna be like packed and everyone running around? I'm not that famous, really.
No, but you're also not that guy anyway. Like, you're
Yeah,
super chill.
like I don't
Like,
really. I wouldn't want to turn up here and the whole room's got like 60 man in there, because I'm just like, it's not a press conference. It's a little. It's trying to chat to you and let you know that MF Pro's serious. That's it.
to be fair, 60 man, there's a decent amount of men here, but I am the only girl here.
That says a lot about you, you know.
It's quite,
Dedication.
it's quite nerve-wracking coming in as the only girl, but I only realised it before, but what's new, right? Anyway, so this opportunity for MF Pro,
Yeah.
was this something that was made for you, or was it an idea that was presented to you?
It was an idea that was bubbling, and I think I helped make the idea reality. So I'm not gonna say I came up with the idea, but having someone like me available to sign to help you launch your idea, yeah, I was the perfect person to do that.
So what were those first conversations like?
I don't want to sign with you guys because no one's gonna take me seriously.
Oh, and then what was the response to that?
And then they were like, "Nah, I hear it. You know, you've worked hard, but we're not doing gimmicks. Like, this is gonna be real fighting. You can still have your career." And I was like, "You sure?" And they're like, "Yeah, and nothing's gonna change in terms of your opponents and everything, but you're just gonna be with us." I was like, maybe I should stick with a Queensbury or a Matchroom, because that's what is the safest option and the most proven option to work. But then I sat down and thought about it a bit more, and I was like, you know what? I've already done something different in boxing before with training KSI, and then kind of hoping that whole crossover world come into existence. So why don't I go there, but not go there, which is what is created now with MF Pro, being so close to the community that helped me get my subscribers, get my following and my podcast going and all of that stuff. Be close to them, but still be able to do my thing.
Does
Sounds
being,
perfect.
sorry, forgive me for this phrase, but does being the guinea pig make you nervous in any way?
No, not like that. I mean, if I was the guinea pig for a new cream, I'd be worried because I had no control in making the cream, and you just told me to put it on my skin. But being the guinea pig in this situation, I have an element of control because I can fight, win, and look good, which will help the brand. So I'm not, as much as I'm the guinea pig, I'm like the guinea pig with power, if that makes sense.
It does, but you've really thrown me off with the cream analogy. I didn't expect
Yeah,
you
because
to
being a guinea
it.
pig for something that you have no control of is completely different to being the first to do something where your actions can make sure or try and make sure it goes well. So it's you be a guinea pig with power, or you can call it an innovator, or you can call it a pioneer.
I think this is a new nickname for you now, the guinea pig with power.
Yeah. Guinea pig with power, man. That's a new one now. But no. I'm confident in my decision. I thought about it, I sat down, like I've been professional for a while now, so I've seen multiple contracts, I've been in different deals, I've had American promoters, I've had UK promoters. So like now I can kind of sit down and say, okay, what didn't work here, what worked there, what doesn't work for me now. Like I'm going bold, I need to get to it. You know what I mean? Who's gonna help me get to it? And MF Pro gonna help me get to it.
Does this give you more of an element of control over your own destiny?
I believe so. Yeah, I believe so. And I think I'm gonna have a team who want to see me shine, want to see me be the face, be successful, and from the physical side of things, that's exactly how I feel about myself. So if I can perform to the level that I know I can, then and they do what they can, sky's the limit.
You spoke to Andy Scott yesterday,
Yeah,
and he said in a text message to him
yeah.
that you had said, "I've tried it."
Remind me to never reply to Andy Scott ever again.
He said it on the podcast. You allowed him to say it.
Yeah, I did.
That you tried it to make it in this world, but you've gone back to where people admire you and where you feel like you belong. Can you
Yeah.
expand on that a little bit?
I think that whilst I was achieving everything that I was achieving, as I stated yesterday on Sky, you know, remaining undefeated, fighting good opposition, winning the fights winning the title fights, defending the belts, fighting on a big stage, you know what I mean? Doing all the things that a lot of people around me haven't been doing. But then when they achieve something this big, then it's a big deal. And then what I'm doing is like, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Congratulations to you and your team, bro. That was like the vibe. So why do I want to keep doing that? I want to be promoted. I want to be pushed. I want to, you know, be pushed like the achievements that I'm creating. You know, I feel like I've had a good career. I haven't put a foot wrong. But the amount that was pushed previously, I thought was insufficient. So I've come to a place to make it sufficient.
You've just said that you've not put a foot wrong. You've not really backed down from any fights. You fought undefeated fighters. You fought Lawal. You've came through all of those. Then Chev Claw. Do you do you think you're a bit disrespected by people? And are you sick of people
Yeah,
saying that
yeah,
you're not
yeah.
serious?
No, definitely. I had to go through quite a lot of disrespect, to be honest, because my accomplishments as a boxer, there is no reason to disrespect. From the amateurs to win 8 national titles, most people can't win 8 national titles. It's an abnormal amount. The European silver medal, Youth Olympic, England captain, Team GB, right? Turn professional, signed to Mayweather, undefeated. I mean, what have I done boxing wise that doesn't deserve to be respected? People just decided to shine light on what I do in my spare time, which is make videos and hang around with creators. Yeah, but I'm sorry, I'm not a boxer that just hangs around with builders or whatever they done back in the day, you know, electricians or plumbers or whatever. And that's not disrespecting those jobs. It's just that we live in a modern day world. People have different jobs. Some people's jobs are content creators. I managed to get into that world, build a following, get some traction going, and then because I done that, everything that I achieve as a boxer is now like, no, but he's not serious though. He's KSI's friend. It's like, I might as well go and be KSI's friend, and that's why I'm here.
Well, you will be KSI's friend doing this. What part of you do you think will thrive here at MF Pro that didn't necessarily thrive at boxing?
I think we're going to just see a lot more engagement. You know, we're going to see a lot more engagement, a lot more exposure. I think that's going to reflect in the ticket sales and how the events go as well. Cause it's a different market, you know. Like I'm expecting to see more mothers, fathers, and kids. I'm expecting to see more families as opposed to people off 20 pints. Like they will be in there too, but I do think we're going to see more families because I attract anyone from literally 8 years old all the way up to a 50-year-old who watches boxing. So when a 12-year-old goes, Mom, like Dad, Viddal's fighting, like I want to go, you know, that creates a family night out. And I want people to have a family night out. And if you want to get burst as well, get burst. You know what I mean? Go watch. You want to watch the boxing. But the whole thing is just you're in there and you're enjoying the event, you're enjoying the occasion, and I feel like I can create that. And obviously, performances. There's no better way to do that than to perform well, and that's why I know I'm gonna perform well going forward.
But how do you create that? Could you not have done that with other promoters?
And it wasn't looking like it. It wasn't looking like it, and I'm running out of time to find out. So I made the decision with who I believe can make it happen now.
It's a bit of a, well, it's probably going to become a bit of a misconception that you are a misfits fighter fighting on misfits cards. Have you considered any risk in that? It might have a risk on the sporting perspective or your reputation.
Yeah, but you know what? It's too bad I don't care. Honestly, I really don't. Like I cared. I realized what the answer was, and I got the energy, and now I don't care anymore. So if you say to me, "Oh yeah, but still I don't know if he's real or he's not real," then
He knows what he's doing looking at the camera.
if you don't think, you know, if you don't think I'm legitimate enough for you, you know,
But you haven't matched that with your chain yet.
I haven't. I told you I ain't rich enough for that.
So we've got to swap that piece of metal for something better.
So if MF Pro is going well, then you'll see my chain match my belt.
Look out for the chain. So what do you want to have completed in, say, maybe like the next 12 months?
I'd like to just be a lot more active. You know what I'm saying? I'd like to be a lot more active. I'd like to elevate my rankings. I hope to pick up more belts, headline some shows, and just watch the growth of MF Pro. I really want to see the growth. Shout out to 258, shout out to Calais, Nissa, Mir, Mams, JJ, everyone. Because I feel like we got a super team, and by the end of next year, I want to see the effect of that.